Alright guys, how's it going? Hope you're all having a really nice day. For anyone keeping up with the 2023 challenge, this month's challenge was to photograph a person that you've not met before. So I met up with a photographer called Jasmine from Newcastle, who I've spoke to a couple of times over DM, but I've never actually met properly in person before. It was pretty nerve-wracking for 3 reasons. Firstly, I'd not met her before. Secondly, she was a photographer and there was kind of something playing on my mind. I didn't think she was going to judge me, but at the same time, like, I was thinking, like, is she going to look at the way that I'm taking photos and just be like, oh, I wouldn't do that, or I don't know. There was just that kind of thought process going on in my head. And the third thing was that we'd actually agreed to take photos of each other. So I was going to photograph her, she was going to photograph me, and I am not comfortable in front of a camera at all. I don't know how to pose or anything like that. So I was really nervous going into it, just like thinking about that. Anyway, here are my photos from this month. Overall, I'm so happy with how these photos came out. After spending some time with Jasmine on the shoot, I feel like these photos represent her personality quite well. It was also really cool to see how she works as a photographer and her approach to what prompts to give me for being on the other side of the camera. After the first few minutes of shooting, I really just didn't feel that nervous at all. I shot some of these photos on the x100v, and I also shot some on the Sony A7 IV with an old 58mm Minolta 1.2 lens. I really loved this shoot and I would definitely do something like that again. I would encourage all photographers to meet up with other like-minded photographers and see what you can create together. I also got some really cool photos of myself from the shoot. These are a couple that Jasmine sent me and I edited in my own style, and I've also sent her my raw files for her to edit in her style too. I'm really looking forward to seeing her edit on both sets of photos. This month's challenge is to document an event. This could be a race day at a racetrack, it could be a yoga class, it could be a concert, anything like that. The only rule is that it's something that's new to you. For example, if you're a nightclub photographer, you can't just go and take photos at work. If you work for a circus, you can't just take photos of like a circus show. It's got to be something that is new to you and that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Also, try and add depth to it. For example, if you're photographing a concert, maybe get some portraits of the people in the crowd, or see if you can get backstage and get some photos of the band. If you're photographing a strongman competition, try and get like the highs and lows of the contest. Don't just get kind of stuff that makes it look good. Try and approach it in like a photojournalism, documentary kind of style. Try to get some stuff that's going on behind the scenes that people wouldn't usually see. As usual, post them up on Instagram, use the hashtag docassignment23, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what people create. If you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I hate saying it, but it actually really helps the channel, so I would really appreciate it if you could do that, and I will see you in the next one.